Oh, good day. Welcome you. We say God bless you. This is Value Propellers Network. What is it about Value Propellers Network? It's a network set for bringing people back and for reorientating people to return to the order set for the peaceful operation of the earth. Our vision statement is working towards a sane society which is organized and selling in true right perception of value. Our mission statement is that we seek to build a culture of value in Nigeria, Africa, and the whole earth for the good of all. You know, the idea is this. We came to understand that the word value, which we all grew up to know and start operating with, didn't just come up just as a word in English language or in any way we have interpreted it in our various languages. We discovered that the word value came from the idea of the way God made the earth as a value-based habitat. You know, in Genesis chapter 1 of the Bible, we understood Moses, the man of God, writing, chronicling the history of creation, stating that in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And so it came to us as an understanding that the way God made the earth, everything that we see, animate and animate, for every word of God by which they were pronounced out into existence, there is the nature of God, the value nature of God that made God to be inevitable, as it were, that made God to be a necessity into to any realm of existence, were encoded in that pronouncement that God used to make everything that we see existing on the earth. What do I mean to say? It is that for everything that you see, what brought them forth as in the word by which they were made and they are being sustained, value is part of the encoding, is part of the thing that mixed into that by which they were framed into existence. Or let's say it again, painting this example. You know, when you want to build a house, you will need a block. Even the block is made with certain things, combination of things, sand, water, cement, and what have you. Is what is combined to make that block. Then come to the house. It's a combination of sand, cement, mortar, then block, stone, etc. That's what is used to make a house. So when you see a house, what makes a house, part of what made the house are those things that have been mentioned. In the same way, when you see a tree, it's like when God said, let the earth bring forth trees that has fruit there for eating and with seed in them. It's like in that pronouncement, let the earth bring forth trees. You see, for that tree that you see, there is the nature of God that went with that word tree is called value. That's why man will always need tree. That's why animals will need tree to make it their home place of abode. You can't see the beauty of the energy of monkeys without having a tree to jump upon here and there. You see? And so to a monkey, that tree that is hopping on the branches here and there, that's his own value. He's enjoying that tree as his own value. And so, value is encoded in everything that you see on the earth. And so, everything that finds itself on the earth is a particular value. And that's what we have come to let everybody know. Then again, we now began to understand that there is an order set by God for the peaceful operation of the earth, because God made man to operate the earth. To operate the earth. We are operating officers of the earth. We are given dominion. Dominion means operating the earth, the heart and the act of operating the earth to bring value out of it. So, we understood that there is an order set by God for operating the earth. And that order is that man must be loved, time must be honored, and things managed and used. Man must be loved, time must be honored, things must be managed and used. And God gave us an understanding again that why there is chaos on the earth is that there is an inversion, a reversal, a change of that order that God set. How is it set? We discover that men are being used instead of being loved. Time is being honored, even though there is a dimension in which it is being honored, but time is still being honored because time is a constant. Oftentimes we see in various calculations and anywhere and everywhere that time is a constant. Time is a constant. Whether you use it in the order of God or you use it against the order of God, you change the order. Time is a constant. Time is still being honored while things are being loved. Things that should be used are now being loved. So to begin to help men readjust to the order, the original order of God, that's why Value Project came into being. And that's why we are working assiduously. That's why we are laboring with great effort to ensure that we bring people back to the understanding of coming to terms with the order of God and following it. The order of God set for the peaceful operation of the earth. Because this is a value-based habitat that is composed of summarily 3 things: man, time, and things. Every other thing are categorized around such things. But primarily, we have man, time, and things. Therefore, maintaining the order of God, where man is loved, irrespective of his state, irrespective of his class, irrespective of his status in the society, man must be loved. Time must be honored. We will say much about this later. We will give analysis to this later. Time is being honored. Why things are being managed and used. That's the order set by God. I hope you have learned something, and I hope you follow the order set by God so that you can enjoy the peace of God. We'll see again later. Get charged by this, get changed, and get challenged. Thank you.